Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5 and this is a video response to, which that's not a real thing anymore. Used to you could respond to videos with a video. I don't think you can do that anymore. And I don't think Nutnfancy is going to watch this video, but I'd encourage him to. This is a response to his video on the Spyderco Rubicon, which was a knife that I was interested in. I'm not uninterested in it because of his video. Um, but the reason why I'm not getting it, at least right now, is because I have other priorities. So I don't think it's a bad knife, and it's aesthetically pleasing to me. But anywho, it's not about that per se. And let me say in the beginning of this video, I am no way hating on Nutnfancy. Um, um, I think he does a very good job of what he does. He is pretty engaging. He 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 gets the facts in there. He um, he is honest in his reviews. I feel that he's honest in his reviews, and I don't consider myself a T and Peel. I do watch some of his videos. I used to watch every single one of his videos when I was brand new to YouTube and discovered him. Uh, and But I don't watch all of his videos anymore because I feel that I've grown as a knife reviewer and as a knife user and collector, and um, I feel that I can look at a knife and reasonably tell if I'm gonna like it. I when it comes to Spyderco, Benchmade, Cold Steel, for the most part, I can look at the knife and say if it's something that I'm going to be interested in, and I can see if it's going to be a good knife um, for my uses. Um, for the most part, I'm not saying I buy good knives spot on. I've bought some knives in the past that weren't good knives, but and this is where the video is about to start. But anyways, for the most part, I know what I'm looking for in a knife. And just because I disagree with Nutnfancy on some of his views, I don't want people to misinterpret that and say that I'm, just being a hater, because I'm not. But the reason why I'm making this video is because in this video, Nutnfancy says 2 or 3 times, well, I don't know if I should make this video. I'm just not into this knife. I don't really feel like making this video. I don't, he said he wasn't sure if he was going to make this video. And I kind of, I left a comment on his video giving my opinion in a very polite manner. But my opinion about that is that that's not necessarily a mark of a excellent reviewer. He's a good reviewer, and he's very, very popular. He has tons of subscribers and views, far more than I have. And he goes to SHOT Show. He goes out in the woods and he beats on his knives. In ways that I can't test them. I can't go in the snow and test them. And plus, I'm not really healthy enough to backpack like I used to. I have some health issues. But yeah, I thought it was odd that he said, I don't know if I should make this video because I don't like the knife. That was very odd to me, because the job of the reviewer isn't to review knives that he necessarily likes and to give a positive review. To me, and I buy knives, for the most part, I buy knives that I think I'm going to like. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy them, because I'm not going to buy something that I think I won't like. I have done that in the past, where I bought a knife that I bought strictly for review purposes. Like, I think my viewers would enjoy this, so I'm going to buy it and test it. But it's not something that I normally would buy. And I regret that, because I didn't enjoy the knife. And there's some knives I thought I'd enjoy that I didn't enjoy. But anyways, the point that I'm going to make here is that the job of the reviewer isn't to only post reviews of knives that they like. To me, that is counterproductive to only post videos of knives that you like, and um, you post mostly good videos. You might say, hey, this one rates a 8 out of 9, this one's a 9 out of 9, this is a 10 out of 9, this is a 6, this is a 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 on the likability scale, this one's a 5 out of 10. You post different videos and you like certain knives better than others, but you're questioning the ideal of posting a video on a knife that you don't like. It just doesn't fit you. And I'd say that you have just as much, I don't want to use the word responsibility, but it's just as important to post a review on a knife that you hate, that you bought, and you held in your hand and it just doesn't fit you. I've done that, but it's just as important for you to post those videos about the knives you do like as it is to post the videos on the knives that you don't like. Nutnfancy claims he keeps it real, and for the most part, I think that is true. There's some things that I don't know. I've noticed some things in the past that a little bit off. But yes, I posted a comment. I was very polite, and I said, in my opinion, if you buy a knife or you test a knife and you don't like it, you owe it to your viewers to make that video and tell them the reasons why you don't like it, because that's the information that the viewers want. They want to know if it's a good knife, and just because it's a bad knife for you doesn't mean it's a bad knife for someone else. But people want to know that information. They want to know why you don't like it. If you buy a knife and you test it and you don't make a video on it, it kind of defeats the purpose of testing it. You know, if you're a YouTube uh, reviewer, and this goes for any reviewer. If you review makeup, clothes, shoes, it goes for everything. If you buy something that you think you'll enjoy and you want to review it, and then you decide you don't like it and not to make the video, then you're kind of defeating the purpose of testing that product. So that's what I'm here to say. If you buy a product and or even if you receive it for testing and review, doesn't mean you have to give a positive review because they gave it to you for testing and review. But however you acquire your subject that you're reviewing on and testing, you need to talk about the bad. And the stuff that Nutnfancy talked about on this particular knife that he didn't like, I don't think are deal breakers. They weren't stuff that I'm necessarily concerned with. But he needs to tell those. He needs to make the video talking about that. People who are like-minded like him, who have those concerns or have those taste in knives and have his same style, they can know that this knife won't fit them. And just to give a little example, I bought the Spyderco Navaja. And keep in mind the price difference between the Rubicon and the Navaja, very different. One's like 150, I think, MSRP, and the other one's like over $200. But still, paying $100 for a knife is a decent amount of money. But I bought the Spyderco Navaja because I like historical knives. I like culturally significant knives. This one was an attractive knife in my opinion. Had S30V, had the ratcheting sound that Navajas are supposed to have. But when I got the knife in the mail, I started using it. It just did not fit me. I had a very bad experience with it. Not that the knife, Nutnfancy loved the knife, if I remember correctly, but it didn't fit me. And I said that much in the video. I said, I hate this knife. I thought it was going to be awesome, but to me, it's a poor design. Doesn't mean that it is a poor design, but in my eyes, it's a poor design. And so I sold it. I actually sold it really cheap at a garage sale. And so I felt that I needed to talk to my viewers. I posted one review where I was like, "Hey, it's a cool knife." I talked about the specs. I talked about the, history of the knife. Really, I shouldn't have called that a review. I should have called it a first impressions. It wasn't a first impressions. I used it, but I was so excited about getting the review out that when I started using it more, I did use the knife, but when I started using it more, I noticed flaws in it that didn't fit me. And I made update videos. I said, "Hey, this knife is, the new wore off. The aesthetics no longer please me because the functionality it wasn't there for me." So the good news is that Nutnfancy did decide to post the video, which is the reason why I'm able to make this video, because if he never posted the video, I would have never known that he even had the knife. But I know he's probably not going to watch this video. He doesn't watch a lot of YouTube, which, that's from my understanding from his words. He tries not to watch. He tries to sequester himself so he doesn't get influenced by other people, which, if he wants to do that, that's fine. But I think, to be part of the community, you watch other people's videos, you talk to them and stuff, and you network. It doesn't mean that you're being influenced by their opinion. It just means that you're having a conversation with them. And so, like I said, good news is he posted the video. I will tell you this, that he did have the Spyderco Aqua Salt, and I saw it in one of his videos where it was like a picture of his desk, and I kept on asking him, "Hey, do a review on the Aqua Salt. I'm thinking about getting it," and he never reviewed it. And I didn't get it. It got discontinued. It got brought back, but not in the format that I want it. I want it with the brightly colored handles, but he didn't make that review. At least I never could find it. And, your job isn't to sell knives. I guess that's the point of the review. Your job is to discuss the pros and cons and how you perceive the knife in use and aesthetics. Which aesthetics is important, but it's good to notice those things, because you see knives with your eyes first. You don't just close your eyes and reach out and hope you grab a knife, and if it's shaped like a knife, you go, "Oh, this is a good knife." The first thing you notice about a knife is how it looks. So that's it. That's the video. Like I said, I'm not hating on Nutnfancy. I think he is a decent knife reviewer. He's very thorough, and he is, obviously entertaining to a lot of people. I personally don't like the extra long videos, but he covers most of the bases. So yeah, that's it. My final advice is to Nutnfancy: if you get a knife and you don't like it, make sure to make a video on it, because we would like to know why you don't like it. And it might keep us from making a mistake of buying that knife if, my taste in knives are the same as yours. So that's kind of the point of the review. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'm a Satsu5, and I'm out.